Good evening, everyone. Matt here from Fish On, Alberta. I am here at Interlakes Campground. It's Thursday. I'm out here reserving the site for Friday night. We will be fishing all day Saturday, or at least that's the plan. As you can see behind me, we got our camp site, I guess you could call it. Let's go take a look. The tent is old, raggedy. Okay, maybe not so much raggedy, but the poles are destroyed. I had to thread the bungee cord through, and for some reason they're not fitting properly. So, put a rock down. I got mad at that one. Put that rock down, and I managed to get one in over there, but it looks a little funny, but it will do. So, time to head back to the city. I gotta work tomorrow, and we will pick this up when we come out here Friday. Alright, it's Friday. I made it. I kind of thought James would beat me here. It's 7 o'clock, but traffic is a nightmare. The smoke is, well, it's a lot worse down at this end. As you're coming into the mountains, it's actually not that bad anymore, but it's still very smoky down here from all the Alberta fires. So let's get the bed set up and then get dinner on the go. Alright, well, that'll fit in there when I get my fat arse in here. These are my accommodations for the evening. Just in case. Tape the back window. Oh, we're in duct tape heaven, I think. Or what is that? Flex seal?
What?
There's black tape up over here.
Yeah, it's flex seal tape. It was convenient. Damn it, Ray!
It was very convenient.
Yeah, well, if it rains, then it will go in there. If that thing blows in the wind and rain goes.
Oh
right
yeah.
under it. I really like John Party. I'd like to go see him. I've seen him once. I'd like to go see him again.
John Party.
We should bring Matt. Get him all liquored up and try and find some redneck girl.
Alright, so today's beer of choice is Papa Bear by Hitch Brewing Company. Funny story about that stuff. So, I was at Co-op. I went in there to get Ribstone Creek, and there was this pretty girl from Hitch Brewing Company saying, "Hey, have you heard of these guys?" I was like, yeah, I drank every one of their beers. So after chatting with her for a while, she convinced me to get Papa Bear.
Did you get the digits?
I didn't get the digits. I think she just broke legal. Next time. So I will let the pretty girl voice tell you a little bit more about Hitch Brewing Company and Papa Bear.
Hitch Brewing Company is a family-owned and operated restaurant and brewery located in Cochrane, Alberta. Meet the Papa Bear Prairie Ale. This year brew won a shiny gold medal at the Alberta Brewing Awards in 2018, and it's easy to see why. We've taken the best grains from the prairies and crafted them into a beer that'll make your taste buds do the happy dance. The hops give it just the right amount of kick, and it's got a little hint of spiciness on the back end that'll keep you coming back for more. It's got a creamy mouthfeel that'll make you feel like you're sipping on a cold glass of sunshine. It's got a bready flavor that'll remind you of a big old warm hug from your grandma. And the best part, it pairs perfectly with any grub you got on the table. So come on down and give it a try, you won't regret it. If you would like to learn more about Hitch Brewing Company and their family, you can visit their website by clicking the link in the description below.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
Oh yeah, that's right. Danielle's sweet enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
She's ready for bed already. Look at her. She's
He's the guy who had a 4-hour nap at my Penny
This is expensive barbecue sauce.
I am not messing around.
on his bologna.
On his bologna.
They have an appointment. I've asked Chelsea because it's 2 o'clock and you work till.
I can just leave, but way more in shape than you. He runs and like every day.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Beer. Beer. Shout out again to the Hitch Brewing Company and Papa Bear. Going down to Lower Kananaskis Lake. Alright, so for anyone wondering about information for Interlakes Campground, I will show you right now.
Here is some information about Interlakes Campground. Interlakes Campground is located in Peter Lougheed Provincial Park, 50 kilometers south of Highway 1, on Highway 40 and south on Kananaskis Lake's trail. This campground is open from May 17th to October 9th. This picturesque campground along the shore of Lower Kananaskis Lake has 48 well-treed, unserviced campsites for RVs and tents. These sites are on a first-come, first-served basis. The rate per night is $31. The amenities at Interlakes Campground include fire pits, vault toilets or outhouses, water pumps, secure food storage, and a hand launch location. Firewood is available for purchase on site from the campground manager or at Bolton Creek Campground store. Always remember to check for Alberta fire restrictions or bans before starting any fire. Water is available from a hand pump at this site. Although Alberta Parks strives to maintain water quality, they recommend that you bring your own drinking water. For more information on Interlakes Campground, you can call 403-591-7226 or by clicking the link in the description below.
We'll be fishing you tomorrow. Paddle boarders. Alright, so that about does it for today. As you've seen, there is fish that are rising, so hopefully tomorrow we can hook some fish. So that's it for tonight, and we will see you all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Had to turn the heater on a couple times. So it was a little cold last night, so waiting for things to warm up, and then we will get everything ready and get breakfast made and get on the water. Alright, so before we have breakfast, we're gonna come down to the lake and see what she looks like.
beer red.
Let's disconnect the propane tank first.
How did the Ducks Unlimited dishes get out here?
Back in
Don't
business.
give me jobs you know I'll fail at.
Okay.
Into what?
My pancake mix.
Well, I got lots here, so.
Okay, this box is dead to me now. Let's get some of this going. Give me my barbecue sauce. There we go. Yep. Alright, how you doing, Kimosabi? Good.
The camping?
What? This chair?
No, your.
Oh, my bra?
Yeah.
My B cups?
Keeps his bones.
Yep. I know what I'm forgetting. My morning cocktail. Brewed in Alberta. Yep. You will see more of this at the end of this video. We're gonna walk over here to the sign. Okay, so as in the regulations, where are we? Okay, so we are here. So from this point to this point, this way is no fishing. So the yellow is the typical high water mark. The red is the typical lower water mark. I'd say we're just above the red line right now. Alright, so today I'm starting off with my trusty TFO, 6 weight, 9 foot. Although you could get away with a 7 weight here. A 5 weight would be pushing it. I do have my TFO Prism. I absolutely love these reels. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. And we will be using Scientific Anglers. Actually, sorry, no, this is a reel. A reel Type 3 full sink. And I will be starting off with the Midnight Fire. And I will be trailing a Hotspot Pheasant Tail nymph. And it would help if I put the rest of my rod together. Alright.
The regulations for Lower Kananaskis Lake can be found in your Alberta Guide to Sport Fishing Regulations Handbook or online at albertaregulations.ca/fishingregs. If you turn to page 33 in your handbook, you will see something that looks similar to the image on the screen. Under the column water body, you will see Lower Kananaskis Lake listed. And moving right, you will see first that the Northwest Bay, the portion north of a line drawn from the southernmost tip of the peninsula in due west to the point where the line intersects the shoreline of the lake, is closed all year. What that means is from this point located here, all the way to the west shoreline, fishing north of this line is prohibited. However, below you will see that the remainder of the lake is open all year. There is a bait ban. You are allowed only one trout. Either a cutthroat trout or a rainbow trout, and they have to be over 50 centimeters or 19.6 inches. There are bull trout in Lower Kananaskis Lake, and if you catch one, it must be released. Gas motors are allowed on Lower Kananaskis Lake, however, please use extreme caution on larger water bodies in Kananaskis country. The prevalence of floating logs and stumps dislodged by fluctuating water levels make it hazardous. These lakes are also subject to rapid weather changes and high winds. Canoes are not recommended on these lakes. The lake waters are glacier-fed and extremely cold. Water sports such as water skiing are not recommended. Don't forget to pick up a copy of Barry Mitchell's Alberta Fishing Guide for more information on Lower Kananaskis Lake.
So that section that you can't fish is over there near that new yellow sign. I'm glad they got a new sign up because the old one you couldn't even read. People were taking their boats up there. That is the Smith-Dorian Creek. And fishing there is a no-no. Oh, I'm about to run aground. There we go. Oh, this is gorgeous. Last time you and me were freaking gonna be Titanic. Oh yeah, you did. Probably a monster. I love this little boat. Everyone makes fun of me because of this thing. It's like fishing out of a bathtub, but guess what? It gets me underwater. And there's only room enough for me. Although Victor and Terry Ann did take it to go rescue a goose once, and they said that was the most terrifying experience of their lives. So I decided to take my boat and put it in Sibbald without the motor and the battery, and yeah, it's terrifying without the weight. That weight adds so much stability. But I love this little boat. If this boat could talk about the fish it's seen, the wildlife it's seen. That's my battery good. I forgot to fill it with water. Alright. So right now we're in about 4 to 5 foot of water, I think. Trying to avoid all these prop killers or stumps under there. Gonna take a little Pop-Tart break. Oh, the boat's taking off. Get back here, boat. Alright, so I just finished editing the video for today. Once again, I apologize for the lack of trout in the video, although this weekend was more or less just to test out the cameras and new camera mounts and push the limit of the boat, in which the boat died. And James and Danielle had to tow me back to boat launch. I did notice the memory cards filled up quite fast, so I ordered some expanded memory. So hopefully that is no longer an issue. But it was nice to get out with James, Danielle, and Sadie and see how everything went. The next body of water that I plan on fishing, there will be fish. It is very hard for me to get skunked there. So you all can look forward to that. I would like to thank you all for watching. And now I will roll the PSAs. So enjoy and stay tuned for more Fish on Alberta.
If you're interested in more Fish on Alberta content, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. You can also join our Instagram and Facebook group by clicking the link in the description below. Always remember to clean, drain, and dry your gear. Help prevent the spread of aquatic invasive species and diseases. Aquatic invasive species, such as zebra or quagga mussels, can be spread from one water body to another on boats or gear that have not been properly cleaned, drained, and dried between uses. Invasive plants can also spread through small fragments attached to gear or a watercraft. Fish diseases, like whirling disease, can be spread through mud and water. To prevent the spread of aquatic invasive species and diseases, always clean, drain, and dry all watercrafts and gear that touches the water between water bodies. Pull the plug. It's the law. In Alberta, it is illegal to transport your watercraft with the drain plug still in place. Watercraft users must demonstrate, upon inspection, that their watercraft has been drained of standing water. Those who fail to comply may be subject to a fine. You can learn more about aquatic invasive species, the impact they have on ecosystems, and how you can avoid spreading them by clicking the link in the description below. And keep in mind, you can play a role in protecting fish and wildlife resources and our natural surroundings by observing the activity around you. You can report suspicious and illegal activity by calling the number on the screen or by visiting reportapoacher.com. When you report an incident, you could be eligible for a reward for providing information on violations of Alberta's fish and wildlife laws. Did you know that recreational activity is one of the leading causes of wildfires in Alberta? In 2021, 67% of wildfires were completely preventable. They were the direct result of people not taking the necessary precautions to reduce the risk of wildfire, and that neglect can prove costly. Before heading out to enjoy a campfire, check albertafirebans.ca to ensure that campfires are permitted in your area. Never leave a campfire unattended. Leaving a campfire unattended can result in a $600 fine or worse. If your unattended campfire is found to be the cause of a wildfire, you could be on the hook for the cost of fighting the wildfire. When you are finished with the campfire, make sure you properly extinguish it. Soak it, stir it, and soak it again. Visit albertafirebans.ca to find all the latest fire bans across the province. If you see a wildfire in a forested area, you can report it by calling 310-FIRE. If you would like to learn more about the durable and lightweight backwater boat used in today's episode, you can visit the manufacturer's website by clicking the link in the description below. If you encounter a bull trout, it must be released. Remember, no black, put it back. All the music in this episode was downloaded from upbeat.io. Thanks for watching.